Okay, let's unpack this. Have you ever had that experience? You're reading English, totally fine, understand everything, but then a native speaker starts talking and suddenly it's like, whoosh, everything blurs together, they talk so fast, you slang, and you're just nodding, hoping you look like you get it, but inside you're completely lost.
Hmm.
If that sounds familiar, well, you're definitely not alone. It's super common, and it's exactly what we're going to dive into today.
Yeah, it's really interesting why listening often feels like, the hardest part of learning English. Because real English, the stuff you hear every day,
Yeah.
isn't like the textbook examples, is it?
Not at all.
It's fast, words get squished together like gonna for going to or wanna for want to,
Right.
and then there's all the slang, idioms, plus loads of different accents.
Right.
But here's the thing, the key takeaway from the sources we looked at. Think of listening like a muscle. Seriously.
A muscle.
Yeah, the more you exercise it, the more you train it the right way, the stronger it gets. You get better at understanding, faster.
Yeah.
So our mission today is basically to pull out the best, most practical ways to actually build up that listening muscle.
Okay, I like that analogy.
Yeah.
A listening muscle. So if we're training it, what are the exercises? What's the workout plan? The first tip seems pretty straightforward, almost too simple. Listen every day. Like just 10 or 15 minutes. That seems doable, right? Even on a busy day.
Totally doable. Commute time, coffee break, while getting ready.
Exactly. And the key seems to be active listening during that time, not just having it on in the background, like focusing on a podcast, maybe a YouTube clip, audiobook, even music. It all adds up if you actually pay attention for those few minutes.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
building on that daily habit, there's this really smart technique with subtitles.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about that.
Okay, so it's sort of a two-step thing. First, you watch something, say, a short video with the English subtitles on. This helps your brain connect the sounds you're hearing with the actual words you're seeing, making that link.
Right. Sound to text. Got it.
Then, and this is the crucial part, watch it again, same clip, but without the subtitles.
Taking the training wheels off.
Exactly. It forces your brain to rely only on your ears. You start to anticipate words, pick up on the connected speech, the rhythm. It's like you're training your brain to predict, like native speakers do naturally.
That makes sense. You're pushing your brain past just passive watching. Okay, so for people who want to, really push themselves even further, there's this other technique, shadowing. I found this one fascinating.
Shadowing is great.
Yeah, so the idea is you listen to just one sentence, you pause it, and then you repeat it out loud, trying to copy everything, the pronunciation, the intonation, the rhythm, exactly like the speaker.
Yes, and the amazing thing about shadowing, what makes it so powerful, is that it works on two things at once. It obviously helps your listening, because you have to pay super close attention to every little sound, every nuance. But it also massively helps your pronunciation and fluency, because you're physically saying the words, mimicking the flow. You feel the sounds as you hear them.
So it bridges listening and speaking.
Precisely. Now, tied into all this is the kind of stuff you should be listening to.
Right, what material works best?
Well, the recommendation is to really lean into real English.
Yeah.
Content made for native speakers.
Like movies, TV shows.
Exactly. Or podcasts like this one, interviews, casual conversations you might find online.
Okay, but isn't that going to be really hard at first if you're struggling already?
It probably will feel challenging, yeah. At the start, it might seem fast and confusing. But the idea is that your ears will adjust. You need that exposure to natural speed, natural contractions, pauses, all of it. Your brain starts to tune in over time.
Okay, makes sense. You got to jump in the deep end eventually. And what about accents? That came up too.
Very important point. Don't just listen to one type of English.
So try to find stuff from, say, the US, the UK, Australia.
Yeah, or Canada, Ireland, wherever. The more accents you expose yourself to, the more flexible your listening becomes.
Flexible listener, I like that.
Think about it, in the real world, you're going to encounter all sorts of accents, right?
True.
So training with different accents prepares you for that reality. It makes your listening muscle more adaptable, less likely to be thrown off by variety.
It's like cross-training for your ears.
That's a perfect way to put it.
So wrapping this up then, the big message seems to be patience and persistence. It takes time.
Absolutely.
You don't have to aim for 100% understanding right away. That's impossible anyway. The goal is just a little better each time, recognizing a bit more, feeling a bit more comfortable.
Exactly that. Small, consistent steps. That daily practice, even just 10-15 minutes, is genuinely your best path forward.
It's about the journey, not instant perfection.
Couldn't agree more. And maybe a final thought for everyone listening, thinking about that listening muscle. Ask yourself,
Mm-hmm.
what new soundscape, what different type of English voice or content can you explore today or tomorrow? Just to keep stretching and strengthening that skill.
Keep exploring, keep listening.
That's the key. Consistent practice unlocks fluency, one sound at a time.